The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Chris Taylor now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. One gone, runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. Fouled off to the right. Hit on the ground, might be two. Boots it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. One down. Cody Bellinger steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. High in the air, out to right. Jackie Bradley makes the grab. Both runners tagging. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with two gone. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Mookie Betts blasts one out, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. Here's Trey Turner. And he'll step off and take the signs again.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Ryan Brazier. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. Next offering is down low. And that's ball one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. And they get Turner for the out. And that is that. Back here in Boston, bottom half of inning number 2. Now, J.D. Martinez. Kershaw back to work. Bounce to the left side. Turner handles the chance in plenty of time to first and quickly one away in the second. Here's Alex Verdugo. Good contact guy, good defender. And that's in there for strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one lifted to left, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
The pitch. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one's gone. Bobby Dahlback blasts one out. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. So 2 away with nobody on. So here's Christian Vasquez. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one is back into the monster seats and gone. He circles the bases and they're chipping away. It's 5-3. 2 outs, nobody on. Jackie Bradley Jr. a chance to hit. Jackie Bradley Jr. There's some swing and miss, but he's got some pop as well.
The best example of a streaky hitter. When he gets hot, team can jump on his back because he will carry him for a while.
Bradley waits. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Bounce to the right. And he picks it up in foul territory. One and 2 here. And fouled off. Now a mound visit coming. And with the reliever just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen, this should buy a little more time to get him loose. Two outs. Foul ball there. This ball's chopped on the ground. Sends it to first, and that's the 3rd out. Back now at Fenway. New inning getting started. So now Turner in on that right side. And a pitch. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning game 4 back to Oakland for game 5. And unfortunately, they won game 5 as well.
And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered in this one. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hitting it hard somewhere.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Over to Dahlback, and they get the out on Smith. Out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Kike Hernandez takes him deep, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-4. New pitcher on here, Walker Buehler, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And the right-hander deals. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And first offering is fouled off.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez.
Both you and I know how much attention to detail that J.D. Martinez pays. Kind of makes me think of Albert Pujols, who has been called the machine at times during his career. I venture to say you can put J.D. Martinez in that same category, at least the way he approaches his craft.
And the batter now, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1. Martinez off of first with 2 away. Bounced up the middle. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Max Muncy. And the right-hander back to work. Curveball over for a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the 0-2. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Story sends it over to first. That's it out. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. and gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out, and they add to their lead. It's 7-4. Here's Mookie to hit. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Trevor Story. Now he steps out as time is granted. Buehler back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Here's a tapper towards short. Turner gloves it. Not in time. He legs it out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Even with the pitch on the outside part of the plate, he still pulled that one into the outfield. The defense was ready for it with the shift, but no one could come up with it.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Slapped foul.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. Left field. Taylor under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Christian Vasquez up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Strike two.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. 2 on, 1 out. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And here it comes. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Next pitch is popped up. Lux makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. Back in Boston, ready now for the 5th inning. Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Darwinzon Hernandez. And he'll do his best to keep this close. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. This to third, Devers. And they get Turner for the out. Justin Turner now. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty up the middle. Bogarts fields it cleanly, and Turner is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Kicks and deals. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that is out number 3.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, DK Hernandez.
And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. To third. Turner collects it. Zips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Devers up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. On to first, and Devers is set down. It's Xander Bogaerts now. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Swing and a slow roller. Turner collects it. Sends it across to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Hernandez back to work. On the ground. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. And now 2 gone. And next for LA, Chris Taylor. And there's a rocket into the outfield. 2-out base hit keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Lux, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hernandez makes the catch. And back here in Boston, now J.D. Martinez at the plate. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Alex Verdugo will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Steps off and looks to first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's towards center. Bellinger in position. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Trevor Story. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Martinez over at first with 1 away. Next one just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Don't do no records once I throw it back. They never go back. I get right to it. They like it like that. Once I throw it back, they never go back. I get right to
Fans, the RBI program is a program sponsored by Major League Baseball that provides baseball and softball playing opportunities to youth in underserved communities. RBI currently serves nearly 120,000 boys and girls in more than 200 cities worldwide. For more information on the RBI program or to find the RBI league nearest you, please visit MLB.com/RBI.
Call me, but I hit the red button. 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 You can never you want, but I hit the red button. Call me, but I hit the red button. Call me, but I hit the red button. Call me, but I hit the red button.
This girl is such a liar. She's such a liar. She can't separate the two, but trying to tell us who I'm something like preaching to the choir. You see, she already knows. She's already gone. I brought her home at 1 a.m. She's leaving out my phone. Careless with the action. She's accident prone. It's lights, camera, action when the camera was on.
Call me, but I hit the red button. 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 You can never you want, but I hit the red button.
me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than when I was school, I was sure to cross borders. Even though we was only groomed to take orders. Stand for the count, bounce, leave our daughters all caught up like sheep. Leave our daughters, but it's all. What does it matter? I'm here to kill a chatter. 9 lives maybe. Cool cat, it's just what my mom's made me. Way before rap, can't help that what I'm focused on is a bigger picture. Gotta have fight, I ain't changed, but I ain't f***ing with you. On my door, only the beast knocked. I'm so locked in, white noise all blocked out. I'm Giannis.
Do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger under it. Calls it in, 2 away. Man at first, and now the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-6. Christian Vasquez, the hitter. That one's in there, 0-1. Tap back to the mound. And that is that. Welcome back. Here's Cody Bellinger. The pitch. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And Bellinger is out. So the batting order turns over. Here's Mookie now. Little chopper rolls foul. And a pitch. Rolled over to third. Devers throws on to first, and Betts is set down. Here's Turner now, 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And he hits a ground ball right side over to Dahlbeck. And they get Turner for the bottom of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell, trying to protect this lead.
Number 46. Craig Kimbrell.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third, Turner collects it. And that is a big first out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Right-handed reliever. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ground ball left side, and he grabs it in foul ground.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounced out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
Wise man told me that cycles never betrayed them. Keep your mouth shut, cause go ultimatum. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem. Let's reflect times I try to collect mines from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out to 9. Go and shut the just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. quite nuclear. Amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a Renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but